Hello, hello. Taking out the earbuds. So, I was told, collective, to bring in this energy of a balloon. And I kind of feel like it could be, right, like a burst in the economy. I feel like it could be, I'm getting right now, right, it's the balloon cover story, right? Oh, just a weather balloon. There's also this energy of, right, the overthinking and that balloon of like the thoughts, but not the conversation. Okay. So they want me to start here with the inner child deck. Because what do we need to know here about this balloon? Six of Cups, kin, and the King of Swords, warrior. Okay, second chance here on whether you're going to play differently with this thought process. Okay, or how far are we going to go to protect? Okay, yeah, the Emperor, power. Okay, kingdoms. But there's a temptation to say F off to the kingdoms, F off to the empire, and go rogue. We could see some rogue activity coming out here. Definitely. Yeah. Whatever's been blocked, right? It's like it's unlocking here. And there's an aspect of, right, like somebody leaves their key sitting around, or somebody has a key, right, to get into the castle and get this. And taking this out and sharing it, right, examining it and being like, yes, I'm putting this out into the light, is like this massive joy, right? I love this because there was this teaching of darkness underneath here with the shaman, which the shaman does teach us to look at all of that that's been buried underneath to bring it out, right? And when we go through our Olympia, we go into a renewal. And that's exactly what we have here. Okay. Oof, and then it all wants to jump, and I'm like, why is it jumping? I wanted to say, again, this year of karma. It's going to be all over the internet. And there's this part of your inner child that's like, whoa, what just happened here? Okay. So, do we need any sort of preparation, Spirit, for this? Thank you. Okay, King of Pentacles. You've already been given everything that you need. You've already planted all the seeds for what you need to get through this. You're pretty stable, okay? You're pretty solid. Ace of Wands. Definitely, okay, they're showing me, right, around this fire are all of these plants, right? We've got the apple, and we've got the red bell pepper, and the corn, and the avocado, and we've got the grapes, and we've got the blueberries, right? Like, make sure that you are getting a little bit of everything. But I'm also getting this aspect of they need the fire to activate it. So make sure that you are, for some reason, make sure that you're not, right, doing too much raw, right? Make sure you're cooking those up, even just so ever so gently. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of beautiful energy that comes from these things growing from the sun. But they're like the sun can only do so much, and the heat activates something that we need. Okay, it's crossed by here, the Seven of Swords in reverse, right? Like, again, the truth will be told, and you'll see what was in the roots of this system and why it was so important, because it's underground where the sun couldn't activate it. So we need to cook things a little bit, right? Yeah. Page of Wands, when we've got the fire and the fire, right? You cannot see what was underneath the dirt there that you need to be aware of. It would make your hair stand on end to understand that. And definitely, right, they're saying drink a lot of water. Okay, Ace of Cups. If you do moon water, maybe you're being called to do some moon water to help release these toxins, okay, or toxic events from your life. But your wish, okay, whatever you're wishing for here, to be connected to with your higher self, you are there. And that's bringing this renewal. Okay. The moon in reverse. Some of you feel like you're not very intuitive in your heart. But I feel like that's going to change here, right? The world. You have an ancestor that's coming in to teach you how to grow new root systems, new trees. Again, they brought to me a few weeks ago, they were talking about the microbiome. So it could very much, right, I'm seeing that root system. We also have like the vagus nerve, right? Right, being an intuitive, I'm a real pain in the ass for my therapist. Because not only do I know what's in the energy field already when I walk into the room, but like I know my way around it a little bit. But luckily, I really do want to release all of this in this life. I want this to be the life that I clear everything, live everything, be all that I wanted to be, so that I can move on to the next level, right? And not come back to this stupid Earth school again. Okay, it's got its points, but really. But for the next generation, right, we are creating this new root system. And this is going to start coming out, right? Yeah, 10 of Wands. Something about, right, we have to get the fire down into the root system, okay, to activate these new trees, to get rid of the, whatever it is that's under the soil, okay? And then that activates your King of Wands. It activates the within, the microbiota, the gut system, to create this protective energy and this abundance, right? Yeah. And then 4 of Wands here, where there's this energy of instead of having to worry about all the food, we kind of can dance around the fire, right? And we remember, right? We talk about these things and we remember how it was years ago in 2023 when all of this came out. But we've moved to a more blessed state, okay? What else do we need to know here? Collective. Okay, yeah. Right now you're feeling only that you've got a piece of the puzzle and you're missing a lot of it, and you are. Okay, and they're showing me you might be having like blurry vision. I was having that earlier and I was like, what in the heck is this? And I think that it's because those of us that are seers are trying to see beyond where spirit is letting us see right now until all of this is in place. Okay, yeah, status quo, the cycle. This is opening up a new cycle. And this, I really feel that's why the Light Council came to me, right? Like after the rains, right? After this year of rains, this year of 7, after this cycle, we get to the 8. And everything can start working again. and new contracts can be built, and new like things can be built up. But I can hear all these planes overhead, and I do feel like, right, like Spirit saying that, again, the balloon, it's not just what's going on below the surface, it's what's going on above. And we have to be intentional, right? They're like, we have to be intentional here that the truth needs to be told, angel number 66. And this is the moment in time that we selected to come here, right? It's part of what keeps some people in charge, money in some hands and not in the others, and it keeps some of this Eden away from a world that can create it, right? And our higher self is going to bring this energy to us. Can you tell me anything about this cycle of torrential rains, right? Oof, that's too many, Spirit, because it's, again, that's part of the cause of the fragmented energy. It could be causing, right, like down power, right, misinformed internet, right, misdirected information. I had my very first ever email that I went to send today that I was like, oh shit, who's it sending to? And I had to unsend really quick, right? And I was like, what the hell was going on there? Like, I didn't add that person's email to this. It was only to the one person. There's a collision coming in here. 6 of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands that they wanted us to see. And again, right, could be in response to the collider. Okay. But there's a collision. It's opening up this energy. Okay. Yeah. The cosmic heart. Okay. Mother of Cups. The cosmic heart of the divine feminine. Okay. Seeing the atoms. And I'm seeing the feminine atoms and the masculine atoms. But there's also another atom out there, right? Very much like that 2 spirit energy, but so much more diverse. And those rains are coming almost like a cleansing of the epigenetics, okay? Because we're evolving. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, we're evolving. New generations. Okay, 7 generations forward, we're going to see huge evolution. Okay, there we've got the Father of Pentacles, where there's a huge shift in the masculine. We're seeing it in the, they're showing me in the mouse studies first, at a foundational energy shift. Okay, yeah, okay, 8 of Cups here, where the rains are breaking through everything in a way that needed to happen. Okay, 3 of Pentacles here upside down, right? We have to turn everything upside down to get into that dirt layer and to get things moving the way that they are supposed to be moving, right? This atomic shift here, 10 of Pentacles, and that's that big shift. Okay, but within it is all of these little shifts. Okay, all of these lessons. No? All right. Anything else here, Spirit? Yeah. Okay, this is a blessing. Don't be afraid, Spirit says. This is a blessing. Don't be afraid. Okay. I'm seeing also a shift in the, like I feel like in the menstrual cycle. Okay, not a doctor. None of this is any of that. No voodoo. Okay. Yeah. Okay, again, this is a blessing to be celebrated. The angels, okay, are celebrating this shift, right? BC. there's a return to something very spiritual before Christ consciousness, right? That needs to be resurrected. Yeah. And it's deeply embedded in this earth connection, earth collective is what I wanted to say. And I never get messages that are not meant to be heard. But yeah, it's deeply entwined in this and in our all the opening hearts. Yeah. Again, the feminine and the masculine are shifting. The feminine energy is getting more of these downloads, and the masculine energy, right? And more of these waking downloads, I should say, about the star seeds and the life forces and the dimensional energies beyond, where the masculine is getting all of these dreams about the under the surface and the ancestors and the way that the trees are crying, and it's a very right symbiotic thing, which is why feminine and masculine, right? Six of Cups, second chance. Okay, new earth. And the mystic. The rise of the mystics. Okay, the rise of the mystics are bringing forth this new epigenetic. Yeah. And clearing out the confusion about, right, these sort of misled soulmate karmic ties. I've got the birth of a new trilogy. Okay. Birth of a new trilogy coming. Any sort of timing over the next year that we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, okay. We're in creation of the last trimester here in the next 3 months. Okay, expect those feelings that you're stagnant and I can't move, and when is this going to move forward, sort of an energy over the next 3 months. Okay, whatever you're wishing, your wishes are very powerful. Whatever you're wishing for, January 20th through February 19th is more than just a wish. It will be embodied by Virgo season. Okay, and that's a long pause, but it's because of this downloads that are coming in, right, that have to kind of come into that semi-collider, so to speak. Okay, I do see here the yin and the yang is flipped upside down a little bit. Pisces in reverse. Some of these soulmates will not be able to sever their ties as easily as they thought because of the murky waters. The waters have to come and clear things, right? It's this annual thing, and it's part of the life cycle. So if you're trying to disembody from a soulmate, it may take you upwards of this whole next year, right? This year to get out of there. Okay. We've got Jupiter kind of coming out sideways, right? And then again in the dream. So the masculine might be dreaming of the creation here with Jupiter. Let's look really quickly. Jupiter transits in Aries, okay, beginning on April 22nd, 2023, and it will last until May 1st, 2024. It's 12 months, right? So it says here, oh, yep, it is moving out of, that's why, again, we saw Pisces in reverse, because it says crossing in reverse on Pisces. Okay, it's moving out of Pisces and moving into Aries. It'll be in, there's the fire. This is just Spirit showing us that the stars are reflecting all the messages that we need to know about what's coming, right? Like everything that they just were telling me in the reading, they're showing me here in the stars, okay? That Jupiter will be in a combustion state, because from March 28th, it enters Pisces and then comes out of that state on the 27th of April at 2:07 a.m. Of course, right? Angel number 27, which is the 9, which is personal work, right? That needs to be done. And it will, the planet Rahu will already be situated there, and it's going to have a conjunction. Okay. And then on September 4th, Jupiter goes into retrograde position, and on the last day of 2023 in the devil's energy, 7:08 a.m., it will come out of the retrograde position. Okay. Big impact that we needed to know. And they want me to look up one more thing here for you. Or like, you don't know, and we're not going to download all of that right now. Okay. So, hold on. And that's why they keep showing the moon, because Rahu is like moon energy. But they're saying Rahu is the north node of the moon. Sole purpose of the moon. Holy crap, right? And it's associated with the spiritual process of evolution, or the engrossing of the spirit in materialization. Well, there you go. All right, so I hope this helps you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. This was on Patreon first. The link is down below if you'd like to join. It's a donation-based program where you get extended and you see some early access videos during the month. So, love you guys so much. All right, bye.